Electric skateboards changed my life. I've been riding skateboards since I was a teenager, and the last few months I've been riding this electric skateboard every day or almost every day. And today I'm gonna make a long-term review about my real-life experience with the Meepo Flow. In this video I'll share with you who I think this board is for, who I think this board isn't for, and my general experience riding it almost every day. So first, let's talk about real quick about the technical specifications about this board. You have a top speed of 32 miles per hour or 50 kilometers per hour in ideal conditions. Personally, I went as fast as 40 something kilometers per hour on the first day because I was too excited with this board. I didn't adjust the tracks and they were a bit too loose, and unfortunately I had an accident the first day I got this board. But anyways, that didn't stop me riding it. I had to rest for a few days, and then I checked the tracks, I adjust them, and now it's riding amazing. So that's the first point. The top speed, just to tell you, is fast. A lot of people say that it's even faster than they need it to be, and I think that in this industry, electric skateboards have gotten into a place that at least the top speed, 40-50 kilometers per hour, is the most that a human should be riding an electric skateboard. Because I was lucky, there wasn't much traffic, but if you are going in a road with lots of cars, lots of people, I think that there's no way that you should be going at 60, 70, 80 kilometers per hour. You're not going to tell that story, I'm telling it now. So I think the top speed in level 4 is probably more than you need, or you're gonna be super happy with that top speed and you're not gonna need more. Now, what about the range? The range is 24 miles or 38 kilometers in ideal conditions. I think if you are going through hills, if you have a heavy backpack, that is gonna be considerably lower. Usually I calculate like I should get riding it, like accelerating, going through hills, around 30 kilometers. And with my weight, that I'm like now 80 something kilos, I can have my backpack with professional cameras, lenses, like drones, like a lot of equipment that is heavy. So I would say that 30 kilometers would be my estimation. That still is a lot. A lot of brands are going to tell you, oh, with this board you can ride this many kilometers, this many miles, but that's in ideal conditions. I'm telling you, in real life conditions with hills, having fun with the board, I think 30 kilometers is still very generous for a one-day ride. This board is comfortable, but after riding more than 20 kilometers, you're gonna get tired. So, and riding any electric skateboard after 10-20 kilometers, you're gonna get tired. So I think it's a very decent range, and it has a 362 watts battery. That is a very generous battery. And after riding it for all these months, I will say, first, things that I like about this board is simple things as the remote control. It's the battery lasts a long time. You can charge it with USB-C. I love that because in most places, if you are running out of battery with your remote, you can charge them really easily. Most people in a restaurant will have a USB-C that they can borrow you, or you can have a USB-C in your backpack with you. So much more convenient than a USB mini that other boards have. Then something that I like is the screen. You can check how many miles you have ride. By the way, let's check how many miles I have ride. So far I've ride almost 400 miles. I think that's more than 500 kilometers. That's a long way. And I really like this remote control. It's very comfy. Something that I like about this board is also the charging time. There are other boards that have similar battery size, and they take so much longer to charge. With this board you can go from 0 to 100% in less than 2 hours. And if you have 20, 30%, 40% of battery, that usually I would charge it when I see that I'm getting close to that. You can charge it for 1 hour and you have more juice to get where you want to go or where you need to go. So I really like that about this board. The remote control, the fast charging in a way. I love the wheels. These are 105mm wheels. I didn't have to check my phone to tell you that, because these wheels are super comfy. You can go through on the street, there are these small cracks. With a regular skateboard or with other electric skateboards, you will feel them so much more. With this board, it's gonna be just almost like butter. So now let's speak for who this board is. So this board is for people that are, I think, are more on the heavy side, because this board is built like a tank. You can weigh 80 kilos, 90 kilos, or even more. The maximum weight is 150 kilos. Be on a hill. I don't advise you to do this, but I've been carrying a piggyback, a friend, and this board has the power. These motors have the power to ride with this kind of weight. So if you're a person that is on the heavy side and you're gonna be carrying stuff on your backpack, I think that this is the board for you. Also, if you're gonna be riding medium long distances, what I mean by medium long distances is, for me, a short distance is less than 2-3 kilometers. I think a medium distance will be between 3 and 5-6 kilometers. For me, a long distance will be 10 kilometers on a board like this. And yeah, this is gonna be perfect for you. Now, who I think this board is not for? I think someone that is more on the light side. If you are a teenager or you are really skinny and you weigh 60 kilograms, like I used to weigh back in the day, this is gonna be too much power for you, I think. And the thing is that this is a heavy board. So if you think that you're gonna be going to places that they don't allow you to ride a board, I don't know, some indoor places like restaurants, malls, that probably security is gonna come and tell you you can't ride here and you will need to carry your board a lot. If that's your most common scenario, I think this board can be a bit too heavy for you, because you need to carry it. And probably I would advise you to get another board that is lighter, like the Meepo Mini 5. That it was my first electric skateboard and is lighter than this board. It has a lot of use, it has a lot of range. You can get also bigger wheels if you want to. You can get 105mm wheels. So it's gonna be also comfy and a more affordable board. So probably I will go for that if you are more skinny and you're not gonna be carrying stuff. If you're someone that is gonna be riding on the sidewalk, if you are someone that is used to ride a skateboard and you want more power, if you want more range, if you're living in a city with a lot of hills, this is the perfect board for you. I think that's a key word with the Meepo Flow, is the power that you have. I was positively so surprised when I got this board. It was like, oh my god, I have so much power. So if you're looking for a board that has lots of power, this is the board for you. So what are my final thoughts about the Meepo Flow? First of all, in practice, let me tell you, this is the board that I ride every day. If I'm going to the gym, I'm taking this board. If I'm taking a heavy backpack, I'm taking this board. If I'm going long distances, I'm taking this board. I love my Mini 5, I really love it, but now it's just in the closet. I still use it from time to time if I have a guest that is coming to visit me and we both can ride the boards. And maybe I can use it some days if I know that I'm gonna be walking and carrying the board. But let me tell you, if you can get the budget to spend a bit more and get the Meepo Mini Flow, is totally worth it. I love this board. And if you're someone that is looking for a comfortable to ride board, because this is super comfy, it's built like a tank, you feel stable, you feel that power, you feel that torque. If you're looking for that, this is the perfect board for you. If you're looking for something, if you're looking to carry your board, that, to be honest, do you really buy boards, electric skateboards, thinking, I'm gonna be carrying this board? Electric skateboards are not made or are not supposed to be carried. You're supposed to ride your electric skateboards. And the Meepo Flow is just an excellent board to ride. And you can ride at a decent speed and at a decent range. That's gonna be an ideal board for most people. This is just an amazing board. I love it. I'm gonna keep riding it every day. And now I want to know what you think. Do you think that the weight is too much? Do you think that is actually not a big deal? You're gonna be riding it most of the time anyways. What is your opinion about this board? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.